Hello YouTube and welcome back to Fire Gaming Project. So today, just like yesterday, I'm back to do another gameplay and chat session. I'm actually cutting it really close because right now it's 12:45 a.m. in my time zone, and in about 15 minutes the server's going to reset. And I did not even play at all today. I mean, I logged in only really briefly, in between of my work. See, like I didn't even do any of this yet. So I'll collect that afterwards. Since there's only 15 minutes left, it's fine. I have to quickly do the resin, the resin spend, but I also need to quickly do the what do you call them? The um, the ley lines. The ley lines. I didn't even do any of that yet. Okay, I'll come back to this crap later, because I don't have enough time. And then like there was the resin dungeon, the domain that I wanted to farm today too. So I need to quickly do all this quick. So yeah, we'll just keep this team for now. It doesn't really matter as long as I can kill everything and just be done with it. Yeah. Yeah, so okay. So far right now, no one's in the chat yet, so that's okay, really. So that's okay, it's just me right now, and that's fine. We'll just quickly do what we have to do. But feel free to join me, and then we'll do what we have to do. Finish them off quickly. Where'd she go? Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. Let's hurry this up. I'm gonna switch to my quick party to grab everything. Oh crap! I think I used shit. I used the condensed resin by accident. Ah crap! Okay, whatever. I don't have. We have to just go to the next place. Oh crap! I pressed it too fast. Shoot. Okay. I only need to do it 3 times to use the double resin, obviously, because I had condensed resin. It's a waste, obviously, because I was going to use the condensed resin for the purposes of the what do you call it? Ah crap! There's like the enemies. Get off of me. The aggro. Ah, press it too fast. That's what happens when you're rushing. Okay, hang on. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll figure this out. I mean, if I can't get the resin, like the domains and whatever, then we'll just have to like save that for another Tuesday. Or sorry, today's Tuesday. The end of Tuesday. So then, like the other day would be Thursday then? No, it would be Friday then. Yeah. Just hacking and slashing, just hacking and slashing. Okay. Quickly hurry this up. Because you gotta make sure that whenever there's a double ley line or double talent event, you make sure that you get it, guys. Obviously. Okay, because I tapped it twice, and so yeah, so this is 1. Okay. See, it says 2 out of 3. Damn. Okay. That's okay, that's okay. We'll just quickly go to the next one. Where's the next one? Where's the next one? Over here. Okay. It's okay, I have 10 minutes, I can do this. And they all should be within the same area, from my recollection. I'll worry about those guys later, I don't really care right now. Let's just hurry this up. Okay. I'll worry about collecting that stuff later, I don't have time. Getting the actual things here is more important. That guy's gonna come down. That guy's just gonna attack me, obviously. That's fine. Okay, and then we'll just quickly go here. Okay. It's fine, Mora is always important, so it's fine, whatever. And then resin, at least the dungeons do like have a cycle, so it's fine. I will collect the artifacts or whatever that was nearby afterward. That's not important right now, I don't have time. Such a rush, such a rush. Okay, let's quickly do this. Is it over here? No, up, okay. So, let's just quickly get this done. Where's it? Over there, okay. And then, yeah, there's some ores there. I'll collect them afterward. Fine. Oh, these guys here. Fine, I got this. As long as I don't accidentally press the condensed resin, then we're good. And we got it. Okay. So if I'm quick, I can also quickly do a domain, and then I'll just come back for the mining after. Ah, no! I was too close and I pressed it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, it's okay. Whatever, then maybe I won't get to, like, do any, like, domain runs then, because I'm gonna actually end up spending them all here. Okay. The next one's up there. Okay. You know what? Let's just get these quickly now. I have 5 minutes, whatever. Another fail on my part, whatever. I'm just rushing, and sometimes when you rush, you make mistakes, right? Okay, whatever, let's just get this. And then today is the parametric transformer reset, so I already did that earlier. I checked in just to do that quickly. So I'm gonna just quickly grab this. I'm gonna have to come back for it anyway. It's okay, I still have 9 minutes based on my laptop timer. Because I'm gonna have to farm this stuff anyway, so I might as well just quickly grab it now, and then, yeah, the artifacts and stuff can wait. Okay, alright, sorry, where am I going? I'm gonna switch back to this part. No, yeah, it's fine, I don't care. Okay, this is probably closer. And then it's gonna reset anyway, so then, like, after the server resets, technically I will have 3 more, right? But let's just quickly get this now and be done with it. And the other two are gonna run over. Okay, let's not stand near it again and make that same silly mistake. Okay, so then now when I come here, it's going to say 0 out of 3 remaining. Good, this was already done. And then I haven't, yeah, I won't be doing the Abyss today. I don't have time because I guess it's already 1 a.m. now. And then tomorrow I do have to go into the office. I have meetings as well. I also, yeah, so okay, that's fine. So as long as that part's done, okay, what do I have left? Let me see, how many condensed do I have left? Oh, okay, perfect. So I have no more condensed left, so I can't do any of those runs anyway, so that's fine, whatever. And then no, okay. So I could technically condense one of them right now, and then go do I need anything? Let me see. Okay. So today's, because I have 5 minutes. So today's dungeons for talent. I'm only doing talents lately. Resistance, 7. Resistance for Amula. Diligence would be for, in this case, Ganyu. Yeah, and then this one is, I don't need this one. Okay, so I just need resistance for Eula, but I don't have as the high pieces for her anyway, so it's not a big deal that I'm missing this right now, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, it's not a big deal. But I can just do it and then, like, be done with it, right? That's what I'm thinking right now. I can do it and just be done with it. Well, it's not like I'm going to be able to get all the pieces I need anyway, but let's just do it and be done with it. Okay. I'll only be able to do one. I'm not going to spend any resin refreshes because there's no point. Okay, what is it? Oh, cry, okay. Then I'm going to quickly change the party. Because there are no other characters that need, yeah, so we'll use this party. They're not strong, but then they should be able to get the job done. Quick. And then 3 out of the 4 can get some companionship, so that's fine. Ah, can't jump. Cancel. I'm not that good at it. Yeah, we got this, obviously. I had no doubt that I would get it, it's just the timer is all. Okay. It's fine. It wasn't the best one, but whatever. Okay, whatever. Not a great run, but I don't care. At least everything is spent now, so that's fine. Okay, so because of this, I'm just gonna quickly come here and heal. Not that it matters, but yeah. Okay. And then we'll just wait here then for the server reset. It's gonna reset in like 3 minutes, so that's fine. Transients. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, so that's still 2 in the end. Okay, no bonus. What do I need these transients ones for? Nobody needs them right now, right? And Toma, I already finished him to 666 yesterday. So technically, yeah, it's all like at this point, all the characters are at 666 minimum, so they only need gold books of any kind. So I guess I can convert all of them into gold. Because there are no new characters coming right away. Okay, that's good. Got a free one. Okay, and then not that I need this. I just like to do it as like a little checklist only. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So then in this case, I'll just quickly go. There's nothing else here happening. Then we'll just go grab this because there's nothing else happening right now. Cool. Because I only have 7 characters left. I mean, the Traveler doesn't count because he doesn't need companionship because we're technically him, right? So there are only these 7 characters that are missing companionship now. And a few of them are level 9 already, so they're pretty close to being done. So there's nothing else. I mean, yeah, Lisa's a duplicate already, but there's nothing else I can do about that, right? Okay, so then I'm trying to get these out. Okay, and that's that. Okay, and then because the flower event is over now, although she, we'll just see what happens because she might give me actual like new seeds. Even though I already got everything, but maybe we can get some extra seeds and I can just give them away or something. Oh yeah, and then for anyone who's watching this later on replay, like a little tip: if you use the Val berries, you get 4 per one square. So this will help you get your achievement faster. For that, there's an achievement here. I think I talked about this in another video too. There's an achievement down here for gardening. Is it this one? Take that fish. No, A Realm Beyond, this one. So you know you have to collect 800, or even later on it's probably gonna be higher. Like I'm gonna assume it's like 2000 or whatever, something like those fishes, right? So like yeah, it'll just be faster if you can do like Valberries. Oh, perfect, server reset. Okay, I'm curious if there is anything, but anyway, I'm gonna quickly grab these. These ones don't have any bonus, so it doesn't really matter what you do with them. But yeah, I'll just do it because you have to grow crap anyway, and you eventually get the achievement, right? So that's fine. And then like I'll come back and see. I'm gonna go to Sakuya and see if she's gonna give me new seeds, even though it's the last day already. I already got what I needed from it, so I don't know if she would. But if she does, that'd be great. But before I do that, I don't have very many mining materials because obviously I didn't mine yet, and I don't know if I'm going to do it now. I'll probably do it tomorrow or something. I'm going to collect these though, and I will set it for tomorrow. And then these are the characters that you make sure that you guys set because they get the bonus in these regions, right? Official Bennett for Mondstadt, Chongyun, Kaching for Liya, if you have them, of course, and Kuchosara for Inazuma. Yeah, and they get the bonus, the speed bonus. And then we'll come here, and then we have to buy out everything from the store every day, as I mentioned in previous. Okay, so there's at least 5 there. Then there's 2 here. That's better than nothing. There's 5 here. Then there's no more of those large ones. So whatever, we'll just go with whatever we can get. I don't really care right now. So yeah, okay. And then because you'll get the equivalent of 30 mystic ores, whether they're the lower grades of the lower ones or not, right? Make sure you buy out all the blacksmith stuff, because it's still equal to like some experience fodder is better than none. Okay. And since I have no more resin right now, it doesn't matter. There's nothing else. I can't do the ley lines, and I can't do whatever anyway, and I already spent all my condensed for the day, so whatever. And then it's fine. Because like I said, I can't even get Eula's thing up anyway. Oh, and tomorrow it'll be, okay. So it doesn't matter. Okay, I do have new seeds, so I'm gonna go there now, and then maybe I'll do some quick mining after this. But I will do the basic stuff that I need to do, and then we're good. Like, I'll do the doggy thing again, and then, yeah. Okay, so let's go down there now. Ooh, I didn't change this glider yet, because it's the ugly default one. Okay, I'll do that. Oops, okay, whatever. Okay, here, take these silver ones, I don't care. Yeah, use them, whatever. Okay, and down here. Nice, okay. I'm gonna go back. So she did give me some. So in that sense, because I did, luckily I just collected the flower plots. So technically I can do the maximum of like the two-sided. So then it should be fine then. Okay, that's good. Let's do that then. Because I had yesterday I had 4, and then I had to wait and then come back and do 2 more, right? This time I'm just gonna do all of them. Perfect. And then I'll just come back. Technically I can just, oops. Technically I can just plant the other ones now. So none of these ones give you more than 1, unfortunately, which sucks. So whatever. Okay. And then we'll, yeah, so in 10 minutes time that'll be done, so that's fine. Perfect. Okay. Alrighty. So then, I'm gonna switch back to my companionship team. I didn't claim my daily Hoyo Lab prize yet. What else is here? Let me see. Oh, this is just reminding us that the flower event is almost over, and then this is my Hoyo Lab event. Okay, good. Cool. So then we come back. I'm gonna do the dog. Oh, hang on. He might have been done. Yeah, I didn't farm any yet. So let's just quickly get this done. Yeah, this is done. Okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. Just use up all these. It's fine. Even if I have to go to the black ores, it's fine. I don't really care right now. It's fine. I didn't. Because I knew today was cutting it close. That's why I quickly rushed to like make sure I did this. Because today what I did was, in case anyone cares, obviously I went to work. I had some later evening meetings, and then I met with a friend in between. We discussed some stocks, etc., business opportunities, etc. And then I went to buy groceries. I had dinner, obviously, and then because tomorrow I have to kind of prep for tomorrow a little bit, for work-related things. Yeah, so that's that. And then I just realized, oh, the server's gonna reset. I didn't even play today. I really didn't. I only logged in, like I said, to make sure that my resin wasn't overflowing, just really quickly. And then, yeah, and then I just quickly like condensed some of the resin, and then that's it. I logged off because I didn't have time. Yep, did some home chores, obviously, like the usual, wash dishes, vacuum, organize, that kind of stuff. Stuff that you would have to do. Okay. And then, let's see, what else? Yeah, and then, yeah, I have to prep for tomorrow, head into the office, some work to do, have some stocks to check on. Because it's near the end of the year now, so there's some really good movement in the stock market, for anyone who cares. So I don't want to miss any opportunities. Definitely some really good companies there. I'm not going to name any of them, but just saying, like, for anyone who follows that kind of stuff, you'll know. There's some big movements. So there's always big opportunities and such, so you just have to pay attention. Yeah. Yep. So right now, as of me doing this right now, there's no one in the chat, which is fine. And I mean, I don't expect everyone to like be tuning in every day at the exact same time. But I know that yesterday it was just worked out, I guess, in terms of everyone's schedule. Like there was a bunch of people, it was really great. I loved it. I was playing, and then people were coming in, and I was just literally doing this. Like I was literally just doing some farming and basic grinding, I guess you can call it, and then like people were chatting with me and talking about different topics, not just about Genshin, of course. I started with a little bit of Genshin, and then we just started talking about other topics. So, that's fine. I will continue to still do this format and jump in here and there, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there. And then, I mean, I would like to optimize my channel more, but I don't have the time, unfortunately, and I don't have the resources right now to put aside to hire people to help me do it either, because it's not, I guess because my channel is still very small and very new, it's not worth it yet to invest in that way. Obviously, in the future, I'm not a stranger to like any business opportunities. So in the future, if this does grow, like where I am monetizing, then definitely, like I will probably like at a certain point, I will definitely hire people to help me deal with it, right? But right now, no, it's all just me, and because of that, there's only so much time every day, right? So yeah, and there's other opportunities out there, because I don't make money from this channel or my Twitch, obviously, but then like I obviously make money in the real world, so obviously that's where I should focus more of my time, obviously. So like, I mean, eventually though, if the hope is if this can grow, and obviously in order for this to grow, I also need to put in more effort too. I get that. So like it's, a cycle. So once we get to that point, then obviously we can try to figure out what to do next at that point. But that could be like maybe even like a year or more, or I don't know when down the road. And just because getting monetized doesn't mean that we're making like, tons of money right away. I know that if you guys follow any other streamers or YouTubers out there, they don't make much right away either, you know? Like just because they got monetized doesn't mean that they're making money like lots of it right away either, right? So it's gonna take a while, yeah. Getting monetized is like one obviously nice step forward, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be making lots of money either. And getting paid is the other issue. I think YouTube only pays out if you reach a certain threshold. I believe the minimum threshold is $100 USD, and then it'll pay out. And I think YouTube only pays out once a month. And the other thing I believe when I researched it was that YouTube takes 50% cut. So in order to get the $100 paid out to you, you technically have to generate $200 first, because they'll take 50% and then pay you the remaining 100, right? Which makes sense because you're using their platform, right? Fine. Um, so yeah, so that's all. And then yeah, and then they only pay out once a month, I think. Yeah, I already researched all that. So definitely like that's why realistically this is just going to be on the side right now, and where I can make more money in the stock market, obviously, and real estate and working, then that's where my focus for my time and efforts will go. But definitely this is not something that I'm going to push aside. This is something that I am committed to doing, and I do enjoy doing. I do enjoy playing the game itself, and I do enjoy making videos and thumbnails and interacting with viewers, etc. And I enjoy thinking of different ideas for videos. Of course, right now, again, Genshin is currently in a content desert because we're nearing the end of this patch. Usually near the end of the patch, there's not much happening. As you can see, it's just ley line overflows right now. It's not much usually. And then the next patch will come, but we already know, like, the only hype for the next patch is Arataki Ito and Goro. And of course, for those of you who are interested in Albedo and Eula, of course, that's also hype too, right? But then in terms of content, 2.3 is definitely just rerun and filler content again, which is fine because that just means not spending. And now that more, I'm leaning towards not even polling for Eula's constellations, even though I love the character and the girl, like her gameplay and stuff. I love the stacking mechanism, but I'm not sure right now because there's really no point in polling. Like one of my viewers, even said like when I was polling for Hu Tao, like he told me he's like I didn't need to go to C3 for her, to be honest. I already had her at C1, right? And like but I was hoping to get some like Toma, even if possible to get Toma to C6 while I was getting her to C3, right? That was my little, I guess you can call it like justification, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. Oh, I'm done. So then it's kind of like, okay, well then really what was the point then, right? Although of course my Hu Tao is now more stronger, yes. But then is there really a need? No, there isn't, right? And then if you think of it that way, obviously retrospectively everything is 2020 and clear, then in that case I should have just saved the money, right? Although I was very lucky, I want to be clear, I am very grateful. I did get 4 5-star characters within 2 top-ups, which is pretty good, right? Because that's like buy one get one, right? Even though I did lose 50-50 twice, but whatever. My point is you still got what 4 or 5 stars out of it, right? But then now that I'm thinking about it, so the same thing's gonna apply for. I already know for sure. I'm definitely skipping Albedo's banner because he doesn't need any constellations to be good or decent. But then Eula, she doesn't need it either because I already have her at C1, and C1 is technically her biggest buff initially, and then C2 is just a cooldown buff, and then C3 is just adding a little damage to her alt, right? Which is great. But then like now moving forward, I'm thinking maybe I'll just skip both banners and then wait for Arataki Ito and Goro's banner. That's what I'm thinking. Because the 2 reruns are not having new 4 stars attached to them, right? Right, and obviously it's too soon to rerun Toma because he's just here, right? Unless they did put Toma on, like, say, Eula's banner, then yeah, I would totally roll on hers because then it would be the same logic for Hu Tao. Then I could get her to C3 while trying to get Toma to C6, right? But no, that's not going to happen because he's just on this current banner, right? So likely then in that case I'm thinking more about it that I'll just skip both, And then that's great because then I can save money for the first half of November. Um, sorry, for the second half of November, right? And then for early or I guess mid-December, whenever our Takiito drops, then that will be when I will spend the money, right, for him. And who knows, by then, like, we would have new events from 2.3, and I would have saved up, like, wishes and or gems again, right, and resources. So maybe I'll be lucky and I don't need to fully pull for him or pay for him. I'll be willing to pay for him, but I don't have to, maybe. Maybe I'm lucky. We'll see, right, you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And of course, then I would still be playing the stock market, etc., and then obviously trying to put some of that money aside for entertainment, let's call it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna run out of white iron ones, so I'm probably gonna just do black iron ones. And because of the fact that these ones can be done within like a minute, that's why I'm just sitting here doing this instead of doing something more active. There are the 4 commissions, obviously, so that's something that could be done. I don't have any more resin for right now, even though it just refreshed. So yeah, and then if no one else is joining me for the chat today, which is fine, then I will be ending this chat after I do that stuff, which is fine. Ending this session, I mean. And then that will still be considered my video for the day, right? Because yesterday's video was really fun. I think we spent like 2.5 hours playing and talking, right? It was really great. So for right now, if there's no one to chat with, then there's no need for me to like do all the grinding now either. Not because I want to grind it because I want people to talk to, but because it's late and like I said, I have to work tomorrow in the office. If I was working from home tomorrow, I would definitely just stay up a little bit later and just do some of the grinding for like stuff. But technically, if I can just be done with this mining stuff now. I don't have to, um, yeah, let's just put it that way. So let's just see. I mean, I can try to blow all these black iron ones, even though they're not really that useful. But again, they're equivalent, because even at the lower levels, it's whatever amount is equivalent, and you'll get it. So, yeah, I'm just babbling. I mean, obviously it's faster if I go for the mystic ones, but let's just wait, like blow through what I have and then just be done for today, and then I can focus on farming it. Yeah, because tomorrow should be although I'm going to the office, but because I bought groceries already and I did errands already and stuff like that, then after work, of course, I have to come home and then then it's just the regular day, like dinner, etc., and then I can have more time to play as well, right? You know, so that's my plan. That's my plan. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so there's only 10 more left, it says. So there you go. I'm gonna max out then. Then that's equivalent to whatever it would be. Because then it's supposed to be 20 for this group. See, then it becomes 0, even though I have like 1,200 of them left. See, so then I'm done. So that's good. It's good to still collect these black ones. They're useless otherwise, but then like it's still good because then in these cases where you don't have time, then you can just shove them all here, and then you would still get your maximum of equivalent to 30 mystic ores crafted every day, right? And technically these cheaper lower level ones, these black and silver ones, they actually craft faster, as you can see. They're done in a minute, whereas the mystic ones take like 10 or 15 minutes to craft them all, right? You know? So yeah. Perfect. We're almost done. Good. Okay, so that's done. Okay, then in that case, I'm not even going to bother farming specifically for them. I will now go and do a few of the commissions so that I can just get them done. Because in case tomorrow's a busy day, somehow in the evening, then I can just focus on doing this stuff instead. Like I focus on the what do you call them? The what do we call them? The ley lines. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's like 3 of them here, and then where's the last one? Am I blind? Where's the last one? Oh, it's here. Okay. Oh, good. These are easy. The cat ones are cute and they're easy. And they're fast. It's so sad that the cats, the pieces, the ones that they're waiting for are all dead. It's so sad. Can they not, like, make it, like, easier where they actually come back? Or even their spirit comes back, maybe? That'd be cool. Oh, give him 3 Naku weeds? Oh, I thought it was a taking picture one. I wasn't reading, I was just skipping it. Here, take them, take them. Okay, good. So then now, then that's perfect. Then there's like 3 of them like here, like really close by. Okay, let's see here, let's see here. Maybe there's some things I can quickly mine. Oh, hey, Chun, how are you? How was your day? I'm just doing the usual, just the commissions now. But at first, because no one was in the chat, I was about to like just do the commissions and end it today. But yeah, well, obviously we can still chat. Yeah, it's all good. Let's see, where am I going? I'm going to the thing. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good too. Yeah, it was. I was just saying it was a kind of a busier day for me today. I worked from home, but I had meetings, a lot of meetings, a few, and then I had to go buy groceries, do some errands, etc., etc. You know, and then the time just flew right by. So yeah. And then if you saw the beginning of this video, I was like rushing to make sure that I got the 3 ley line double like bonus thing before it reset, or 15 minutes before, and I made the mistake. I used my condensed resin a few times because I was clicking fast. Yeah. Anyway, so, but anyway, I got it done, and then yeah, whatever, it's fine. And then now we're just I did my basic, you know, the beginning stuff where I was like. I didn't even bother farming any ores. I just used whatever ore I had, and yeah, and then I went into the doggy thing again. Yeah, so you know, like the basic, you know, server reset routine stuff. So now I'm just doing the what do you call it? The commissions. Yeah, and then other than that, I don't have any more resin. So, and then no one was in the chat earlier, so then like really there was no one to talk to. So I was like, oh okay, well then I guess today will be a really quick little thing, and then that will be considered my video. So. I love this event. I hope it gave primos too. Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, which event? Spiral Abyss? Oh, I haven't done the Spiral Abyss yet. I'm not planning to do it today though, unfortunately, because I don't have time. Because it's gonna take me about an hour. And it's already like almost 1:30 a.m. here, so I won't be able to do it now. So I'm probably thinking about either tomorrow or like the day after. Yeah. But did you do it already? Oops. Ah, I fell down. Crap, no crap, no crap. The ley line event. Oh yeah, 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 exactly. Do it for today because I don't have, well, right now because the server reset it, I don't have any more resin, but I already did it right before it reset. So that's okay, yeah. But I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. You did till floor 11, you'll do floor 12 once you build up your Hu-Tao. Okay, that's good. Any like special gimmick or difference for like the Abyss this time around? No corrosion, I'm assuming, right? And then like it's probably something that's gonna probably buff either Hu-Tao. Well, it is gonna buff Hu-Tao, I'm assuming, because that's the character, right? It's gonna be something that's gonna be to her advantage to have her, right? Ooh, yes, good for you. Yes, if you can get 36 hours, very amazing. It's always a nice feeling, obviously, like a nice achievement to get it right away, right? To get it at least once, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go here. There's no change? Okay, yeah. And then the stupid Michael Kenki is always there, which I find he's so annoying because he's so tanky and he keeps dodging. It is a big accomplishment, yeah. And the only thing is, even I'm not guaranteed to always get it either, but then, like, it's nice to do it, though, yeah. Because there's nothing else to do in the game anymore. And as we know, 2.3 is just going to be filler content again, right? Like, there's going to be some new events, but overall, they're just reskinned events from previous events, right? So it's not much. where's the other one? Don't see it. Oh, it's over there. But the guy's walking around. Okay, I guess I have to go up the other way and come down. Because I'm using my crappy companionship team, and they're weak, obviously, so I don't actually want to engage in the battle. Good, okay. Magukenki is okay if you just keep attacking. Yeah, exactly. And actually, you can easily kill him if you team up Hu Tao with either with Xingqiu or like someone else that can either vape or like melt his ass. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just keep like going hardcore and just. Like, I mean, he's not hard to kill. Obviously, we can all kill him. It's just like he's annoying. He's definitely annoying because he's so tanky and so annoying, right? But yeah, definitely like go after him and just keep on him. Like don't even let him out of your sight, basically, right? And also because there's that timer issue too. So that's the only thing. That's why I just find him annoying because it becomes stressful. That's all. Because it's like, damn you, like stay in one place so I can just kill you now. Like yeah. I feel like the Abyss is technically kind of boring now too. I mean, I'm sure whale players already knew that it was boring, but even like us, that have been doing it, it is boring. They should make it like, everyone has been saying they should make it like the Labyrinth Warriors event, where it's like an unlimited level, like floor, like labyrinth, where you can collect some items and like kill things and get some buffs, etc. That would be more fun, actually. They should. You're gonna make your heat team. Okay, Hu Tao, Eula, Zhongli, Xingqiu, and then the second team is Kazuha, Bennett, Ayaka, and Diluc or Kujosara. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Hu Tao and Xingqiu for sure is gonna be good. And then Zhongli will help shield them, obviously. And then Eula can just explode their asses with her light sword, which is good. And then, of course, Kazuha and Bennett is a given. And Ayaka, definitely. And Diluc for sure is okay, too. And he'll give you the resonance, actually. But as you said yesterday, too, Kujosara's buff could be more worthwhile as well, right? So, hard to say, right? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's getting boring with the same crap over and over again. Um, Yeah, Eula doesn't pair well with Hu Tao, but Eula herself is strong though. You can maybe consider her on the second team if you have room for her. Maybe like Eula instead of Diluc on that team, because then you would have double cryo, and then if depending on if you have a Blizzard Strayer where you need like if you have a 4-piece Blizzard Strayer on either Ayaka, well probably Ayaka I'm assuming, because Eula wouldn't need that, and then like then at least Eula would activate it for Ayaka to get her crit rate up, right? Fujisawa C2, so taking the buff ain't that hard. Okay, that's good. Yeah. I want to run away from that ring. Oh shit. Well, that's because this is a crappy team, like I said. Let me just bring her back to life first. It's okay, you still have time to try, and then like, worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, you can always like change your team, right? And just go back in. It's just, that's the part that's annoying, that's all. Right? But then, you have 15 days technically. I didn't realize that I had to protect the stupid lane line thing. I thought I just had to kill them all, and because I was like, my mind wasn't there. Whatever. Well, again, like I said, this is my crappy team, this is my companionship team, because I want them to get the companionship, obviously. Yeah, that's fine. Swipe her in the face. Fine, whatever. Okay, watch. It's gonna smash, and then I'm gonna like fail this. Oh, and I tried to like do a clip from yesterday, that funny moment, but I don't have YouTube clips, so I have to like figure out another way to do it. That's okay. Because apparently YouTube clips is only available for certain content creators and certain people because it's a pilot project. It's not like fully rolled out for all YouTubers yet. So depending on how lucky you are, you may or may not have it. I don't have it. Yeah. Screen record it. True. The other option I thought of, because I've been trying OBS recently, I can probably just do that. I can just, like, obviously queue up where I'm going with it in that video, and then, like, just have, like, an OBS, like, video within a video. Yeah, I mean, that's a cheaper way of doing it, the faster way, in my opinion. That's easier to understand. Because, yeah, there's that too. YouTube clips is trash. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, it is, and it's only 60 seconds. I was watching like tutorials about it. Yeah, but I don't have the function anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't work for me. Yeah. OBS. Oh, OBS is the thing where if you watch, obviously you've seen my Honkai Star Rail video. You know where I click from one screen to the other, and then it records, and then and then the other one where I was doing my tier list recently because I was trying it out because that's like on a browser. Because remember, I'm a PS5 player, right? So in order for me to do stuff that's outside of PS5, I have to do it on my laptop in this case. So then I have to use OBS to do it that way. Yeah. YouTube Shorts is really cool. The option to clip video is bad. Okay. Yeah. And so yeah, so YouTube Shorts is obviously to compete with TikTok. I'm actually not on TikTok, so I don't even know. But yeah, like definitely. I have a friend who also does YouTube. Her YouTubes are about cats though, like her own cats. So then like she has way more views than me. So and we started around the same time. So I'm very proud of her by the way. But then like and she doesn't even do like thumbnails for her videos, and hers are all short. They're all like 1 minute or less. So then like yeah, so I'm very proud of that. But cat videos always make money. Well, she's not making money yet, just so we're clear, because we just started, right? But then like she's well on her way with views. But also for making money on YouTube, in case you didn't know, but you do YouTube, so you know, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So we are definitely way far from that goal, from both goals. So yeah. So YouTube, yeah, okay. The option to clip video, yeah. Will I buy an iPad? So the funny thing is, I don't need to buy an iPad now because my new job gave me an iPad. But yeah, but I won't use that like technically for personal use, right? But then like yeah, so my new job, I guess I can share this. They gave me a new iPhone, not an iPhone 13, an iPhone 12, but it's brand new at least. A new iPad. So it's in my case, it's an iPad 8th generation. Yeah, something like that. 256 gig or whatever. Yeah, but it's Wi-Fi only, so not like the data plan one. And then they gave me a new MacBook Pro, and the iPad Pencil. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. So then that's what I've been. Well, for work purposes, I have all new Apple products. So yeah, but they're not mine, obviously. They're for work, and they're all tied to like work accounts. So, but regardless, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, like I mean, it's good to get some watch hours, so I don't mind sharing what I'm at. I think I'm at 650 watch hours right now. So still far from 4,000. Obviously, you can see how many subscribers I had because I activated that so that everyone is public. So I only have like 60 subscribers-ish, 62, I think, whatever. It's fine. It's far from getting 1,000. And 700, oh, not sorry, 650 watch hours is far from 4,000 watch hours. It's quite a lot, you know? So, yeah, and obviously I know not all my videos are even popular or whatever, and I know most people don't even watch the full video. So, it's fine. It is what it is, right? You know, eventually, maybe, we'll see, yeah. And I know that my videos could be more polished, could be more edited, could be more scripted, could be more interesting. Obviously, I could add elements and effects and stuff like that. I know, like zoom in and blur and all that stuff, you know, emphasize and emojis and stuff like that. But that all takes time, and you know, like you also know because you do YouTube. Like there's also like a time opportunity cost, let's call it. Like obviously, I'm working, I have other real life responsibilities. I'm an adult, right? You know, so like I don't have all the time to like edit everything myself. Like I was saying in the beginning of this video, I can't hire a team to like do that for me. There's no point in hiring a team. I don't even make money on this channel. Like you know why would I do that, right? Whereas those whale channels, like which I think is amazing for them, good for them though, right? Like Tenha and all of them, they hire a team to do it for them. They don't have to do the editing themselves or the elements and like all of that. They hire a team and they have their own like they have a social media manager possibly too, who does the scheduling of their videos and their themes so that they make sure that they go out at certain times and stuff like that. They track their analytics, right? And then they know which times have peak like viewership and then they release their videos at those times. Right? Like there's all these analytic things. I took these courses about digital marketing, social media marketing, so I know all about it conceptually. But then like I just don't have time to implement them realistically. Yeah. Yeah, I know you just do it for fun, but you have an idea at least, yeah. I can reach 4,000 watch hours if I daily stream for 2 or 3 months. It will be hard, but it will be definitely worth it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sure. As long as people are willing to watch, I mean, right? Like, or interact, right? Because like, if it's just me like playing the game and no one's really interacting with me, then I don't know if anyone actually cares. And then yeah. But anyway, we'll see. Yeah, for sure. Like, definitely, I don't mind. And then I'm okay to do this format too because I was just trying it out again. Like, so what happened was I actually started this channel in June of this year, and I started with with this format where I was like doing gameplays and chats. But then my mic wasn't fully working back then too, and I was on PS4 as well, so there was lag and all this other crap. And then like anyway, those videos weren't popular, and then I deleted them all, and then I restarted my channel, so to speak, around like September or end of August. So basically June, July was really just like trial and error. And then September, I think, or end of August, I started like pumping out more videos on purpose and figuring out how to do thumbnails really quick. Yeah, and then like I obviously know that there's editing and all that stuff that is involved, but I learned how to do it quick and easy in terms of using PS, and then I got PS5, and anyway. So then that's what I've been doing. Yeah, so I mean it's still a journey, but definitely I'm happy and proud of myself that at least I got that far. That I came from like a slump from June, July of doing that much or not even really knowing what I was doing to at least learning something and being able to do it from say August, September onward till now, and it's okay, right? I can do better, of course. I'm still learning, and yeah. Anyway, so like that's why I was trying out different things with OBS and such. Yeah, yeah. So that's why you'll see some of those videos where it's not PS5, it's not like a Genshin background where there's like gameplay in the back. That's OBS. That's me using like the other program on my laptop and then having like a browser that's open separately, and you would see that I click away. Whereas I know other YouTubers are more polished. They will cut out that part where they're clicking away and swapping screens, but I didn't cut it out. I'd rather just talk while I'm swapping screens, right? So I just whatever, I don't care. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So that's why in those beginning of like say the Honkai Star Rail videos and the tier list video, you'll see me clicking from one window to another window because that's me clicking and moving from OBS to another one. Because you have to press start recording on OBS and then you have to switch to what you're trying to show and then play it, right? And to do a reaction or to do whatever, right? So then like yeah, whereas those other streamers will cut that part out and then they'll start talking only after everything's activated, right? But I just start talking right away, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah. Definitely. I can't figure out the giveaway thing. I've asked so many people. Yeah. I definitely wanted to. I really sincerely did. I would love to if I can figure it out, but I can't. It's a combination of things. So the PS5 is an issue, or PS account is an issue. There is a region lock, unfortunately. So if say the winner, like for example, if you won, and or easily, even if I wanted to just give it to you because you've been like a long time subscriber and interactor viewer with me, I would totally just want to give you a welcome anyway. But then like I can't because even yesterday you were offering me to like use your Asia account, but I can't because it's region locked. My PS is North America and you're in Asia. So and it won't I don't think it's gonna let me, even though on my PS you're allowed to have different profiles, gamer profiles, I don't think it will let me do it because of the region thing. Yeah. So that's the thing, right? So if I do like let's just say I do a really fair giveaway, aside from just giving you and or other viewers certain things that I want to give. Okay, say I do a real giveaway and then like some random person wins, okay? But how do I give it to them? That's the problem, and I don't want to have that ruin my reputation either, right? So that's the only problem. Yeah, exactly. So that's the issue, really. And then there's the other issue where like people have been reporting that their accounts have been scammed, as you said as well yesterday too. When they do giveaways, their accounts are stolen. Because technically that person has to give you access to their account, and then you can like roll on their account or buy on their account, right? So I don't know how that works too, because I don't want to be responsible if someone gets scammed after I had access to their account. You know, there's that too, right? So, because you know what I mean? Like, there's all these things, yeah. Because what if, like, I had access, for example, and my intentions are obviously positive and like real, I would give them whatever they want, and then I log out of their account. But then, like, say, like, I don't know, within a day after that, somehow they maybe gave away their account information to somebody else, or they got scammed somehow, and then they blame it on me, right? And then I'm gonna be screwed, right? So I don't want that to happen either, right? You know? Yeah. So there's all these issues if you think about it, right? You know? Yeah. And then, of course, then if they blame it on me, they'll blame me they'll report me to YouTube, let's just say, or they'll report me to MiHoYo, or both. And then I don't want to end up like, what's his face, Matt Justick, where his YouTube was banned, and then, excuse me. Sorry, I was coughing. Let me just take a sip of water. Where his YouTube was banned, sorry, and then his MiHoYo account. I don't think his MiHoYo account was banned, but his YouTube was banned, right? I don't want anything to do with that. Yeah. Well, I make a Discord channel. So here's the thing. I don't think I have enough viewers to make a Discord channel. Not that there's any requirement for how many viewers there are for Discord, but then like, isn't Discord meant for like people that have lots of people interacting with each other, etc.? So I don't think I have that much. I know you were interacting with other people yesterday, which is amazing, thank you. But like, I don't think I have that many people like interacting. So definitely, I will be open to it though. Yeah, but I don't know if it's worth doing it for any purpose right now. And what would I be sharing on in the Discord channel right now? Like, I currently don't make any guides. Like, I don't make like, you know, like I don't make what do you call it, image guides or like visual aid things, right? I don't do any of that, so I don't really know what I would be sharing. I also don't do fan art, so I know that people on with Discord channels like share all that kind of like cool stuff, but I don't make any of that stuff because I don't have the time, and I'm not really that pro of the gamer. If you think about it, like, yeah, I've been playing the game for a while, but I'm not like that pro where I'm able to like spend the time to make like visual aids, guides, infographics, and all that stuff, because I'll be honest, that's time consuming. It's definitely fun, right? But then it's time consuming. I mean, I love designing stuff too. I love making my thumbnails, but then like, you know, it's time consuming, right? You know, yeah. Are you gonna do a Discord channel though, or are you gonna do all that stuff? Okay. So you can do a giveaway on live stream for the winner. Okay. Maybe I am overthinking it, but I think there is that issue with the PS though. Okay, I see. Yeah, you just do it for fun, which is fine. Yeah, like, because obviously if the I know that I'll be honest, it's very easy for people to do giveaways when they're like on either mobile or PC, because there's no regional coding for that. And yeah, you can just create, that's why those other YouTubers and stuff can create like different channels and different servers and play, sorry, different accounts and different servers and then play like different servers, right? But then like, I can't even do that on like PS, I think. So I didn't bother. But then there's the other time issue too. Like, it's hard enough just to like maintain this one account, right? But definitely, I agree with you. No, I agree. That's why I wanted to. I really wanted to do a giveaway to celebrate and also to obviously attract more viewers and subscribers too. So yes, I need to figure that out. I really do. And when I do, I will definitely let you guys know. And I honestly have asked like 2 or 3 times on Reddit on separate days. And I asked it in different ways. Like, one was very detailed and one was more like brief and concise and to the point. And there were really polite responses, but most people like couldn't figure it out either. Yeah. Wow, good for him. He had 100 subs and then he got another 900. That's pretty good. Yeah, like I know that the power of giveaways, because that's technically that's fine, because giveaways is actually equivalent to marketing. That's just spending money basically to market yourself, to make yourself then get monetized. I get that. And that's fine. I'm not someone like I'm obviously an adult and I do business too. So like I know that marketing is what you have to do, right? I get that. That's why I wanted to as well, but I just couldn't figure it out, that's all. And then yeah, like and then obviously there are some more shadier means of like doing YouTube growth, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But then like I'm not gonna do those either. There are basically some people pay to buy subscribers, and there are some people that buy likes and buy views. I don't do that. Obviously, I won't do that. Um, and those ones are the ones where Google and YouTube basically will, and the algorithm can catch it, and then they'll ban your account. So there's the risk slash reward for those, right? There are also those people that we know that get a lot of followers just by doing leaks. Remember, they do leaks, even though Genshin Impact, like MiHoYo, is going after those accounts. But there are still lots of people that do leaks to this day. Like technically, and I'm not calling out Majestic here, but he kind of walks that fine line. Let's just put it that way. He even to this day, even after he got his account back, he still walks that fine line. I don't watch his videos anymore, but he walks a very fine line where he shares like there I see some people like they share some, let's say, leaked content, but they obviously repackage it so that it's not leaks. I'm not calling them out like that. I'm just saying, but it's a very I can see it either way. Like depends on how strict MiHoYo wants to be. Let's just be honest, right? You know. So for myself, because I'm super small, I don't talk about any leaks specifically, even though I may be aware of some, but I don't talk about them until the information is official. I'm sure that's most people now, right? So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can buy, yeah, you can buy bots and you can buy subs. And so the algorithm, I mean, Google is a mega company, okay? So they're not stupid, right? Because so they're gonna figure it out, and then once they figure it out, they're gonna ban your account, and then you would just lose it all anyway. Then all that money that you spent buying those subs and buying those likes and views are just money that you just wasted yourself, you know? Like Google is not stupid. So yeah. I know some people got away with it, and I guess good for them, but eventually they're gonna be caught, right? So yeah. So yeah, thank you, human decoy, for that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't do leaks because the community. Yeah, who leaks? Yeah, exactly. And honestly, like to be fair, honestly, the so-called leaks now are kind of like obvious, isn't it? Like people are saying blah blah blah, like yeah, Miko is coming. Who doesn't know that she's coming? Like you know what I mean? Like at this point, it's all just stuff that's like kind of obvious, isn't it? Right? You know? And even I didn't do a leak video, but I did say like there are voice lines in the game, right? And even in that Guoba storyline thing, they actually showed like Yunjin in the background, right? And then there was voice lines about her, right? And then there are currently voice lines about Shenhe as well. I just did a video about it, right? But I'm just saying like there are characters that are being talked about. There's voice lines about Ayato, and there were previously voice lines about Ito before he was announced too, right? We know that these characters are coming, okay? There's no point in like saying that oh leaks they're coming in whichever like so what? Like they're gonna come eventually. They're gonna come, right? You know? So yeah. Exactly, and now Genshin already they're not stupid either. They've been starting to like just leak their own basically. Yeah, exactly. By giving you clues, by including like voice lines, by like you know when the new patch leak comes out, they already start throwing out like the teaser like art for the next group of characters already. So you know yeah. Well, the next group of new characters because they don't do it for the reruns, right? So, for example, they for 2.2 they released the picture of Arataki Ito and Goro, but they didn't say that Eula and Albedo were coming, right? So everyone was speculating, obviously, but then we all guessed it, obviously, that it was definitely going to be Albedo. And Eula was kind of like another one that I had randomly said that could be because she's 10 and next in line too, but I didn't think that she would come as a double rerun, but she did, so it's even better, right? So now it's obvious, like without even like doing a rerun prediction, we know who the next one is for 2.4, right? It's gonna be Ganyu and Xiao then. They're both coming. And like this is not even leaks, it's just obvious logically, right? You know, they would be the next two because they were skipped after like because in between of Albedo and Eula is those two. And those two are Liura characters, and obviously 2.4 is gonna be around the Lantern right time. Obviously those two characters are gonna be now the next two reruns. Duh. And then there'll probably be some new character any one of those other new characters that we just talked about would be like the other new character, so to speak, banner. Like, duh, right? You know, yeah. So that's the thing, right? And then here's the thing that I noticed too, like other bigger channels, like they like to like make videos, and which is fine. They can do what they want to do. They make videos about topics that are obvious, right? But then people still watch, obviously, because they have tons of like viewers and subscribers, and that's awesome. Like, I mean, why not make money and get views for stuff that's obvious, right? But then like it's to the point where now I stopped watching a lot of those other channels too. Or A, I don't have time, and B, like it's kind of obvious now. I don't need you to tell me, as well. Like for example. So yeah. Oh really? You don't think Ganyu and Xiao will? Oh true, because they're both really popular, right? They want to split them up. Okay, I can see that too. Um, I can see that. It could be, I don't know, or they could be part of the same event, right? For Lantern Rite. Because remember how people kept guessing that Ganyu would come from Moonchase, which never happened, obviously. But maybe she'll be like a Lantern Rite character, right? I don't know. Yeah, either or, right? Because they would have to put them, right? Because they're the only two that didn't get rerun yet. Because you know what's after those two? Kazuha, right? Because Kazuha came after Eula, right? So then, like, unless they're willing to like skip like that, like do like either Ganyu plus, or probably it's not gonna be Ganyu, sorry. If it's gonna be like that, then it's gonna be like Xiao and Kazuha. But then that's competing with each other. You know why? They're both Animo, and as me and you also agree, Kazuha, in our opinion, is better than Xiao. So definitely that would just be them competing with each other, like two Animo characters that have similar abilities competing with each other, right? I don't know that. I don't think they would do that. Venti? Okay, sure, yeah, maybe. Or true. I mean, Child did get two reruns, right? Now, and we already knew this. Why? His first rerun was probably because something happened where like Rosaria, and because he didn't have a storyline when he came back for that rerun, right? Mind you, though, this next double rerun, Eula doesn't have a storyline either. So, I mean, technically, you can yeah. So then you can throw any random character that has no storyline as the second rerun. Sure, yeah. Yeah, so they could do Venti, I guess, but then that would be competing with Xiao in a way, but they're both animal, but they do different things. So sure, yeah, that could be one way to get rid of Venti again. Um, or like bring back Zhongli because he's the Liera character. That's fine too, right? I can see that. And then double like yeah. Um, yeah, I can see that. And then like you know how like we had the 1.6 event, the summer adventure, and it was Klee's event. Okay, and then everyone kept saying that that was the Ludi Harpustum or whatever because we have that Ludi Harpustum ball or whatever for those puzzles. But that was not that. But then that's not the same as a Ludi Harpustum festival because that was like a little side story on those islands. So I don't. We never actually got the Ludi Harpustum festival. So I think that's coming next year in 2022, right? And that's probably when Klee will have her next rerun. Because obviously, I don't think that they're gonna bring us back to that island again because we already cleared everything. Unless they make it so that the storyline with Alice is that maybe she reset the puzzles or something. I don't know, or created new puzzles for those islands. I have no idea, right? That'd be kind of cool too, right? But I don't know. I actually liked those islands, but the good thing and the bad thing about those islands, the good thing is that you can actually clear them all and finish exploring and get everything. The bad thing about those islands is that they disappeared. But it's good too because what's the point if you got everything already? Then you don't need them anymore. I get that. Yeah. Which is my most hated character? Oh, that's a good question. My most hated is going to be Kokomi. Because I think, and I made this clear in my other video too, my biggest regret was buying her, and my biggest regret was with buying her. Because we already knew that she was a five-star Barbara, and I still went and bought her. So that's just me being dumb with my money. Yeah. Now, she's kind of okay, you can make her work, but then technically you can make any character work. Right? So, like, yeah. So for me, I don't hate her character design, I don't hate her story. I just hate the fact that she's not good. And that she costed money for me. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The islands did get boring, but I will say that at least they made it so that but I will say the storyline for the islands was good though. Because it was actually more storyline than most events that we get nowadays, right? Like even in this patch, 2.2, we like the Labyrinth Warriors, that story is so light. Like it's like, oh yeah, we go and explore this labyrinth. But, like there are some like interesting parts to it, but then like blah blah blah, like Whereas that was kind of interesting. It's like, oh, who's the Dodo King? Like I didn't know that it would be her mom, right? And then like all these characters came together and there was like a really like literally a summer island adventure. And it was fun. I thought it was cute. Yeah. which is my most loved character. Let me see. My most loved character, I think is okay. I have a tie, a three-way tie. Let's say it's Child, Hu Tao, and Kazuha. But if I have to pick only one, I would pick. It's either Child or Kazuha. Yes, yes, because I actually use. So right now, okay, if I had to really pick one, I would probably pick Kazuha right now because I would use him in more scenarios than the other two, than Child or Hu Tao. But if I had to pick it based on damage, just purely based on the fact that, based on how I built them, then I find that my Child can do more damage and he's faster because he can actually like kill things, you know. So whereas Kazuha can, because my Kazuha can't like do, I guess, super high damage, like below he's crowned and everything. But then like, because his is not like where he can kill things fast in my case, but he can stuck them together, yes. So small mobs he can kill them fast, yes. But I just really like the melee slash and hack and slash with Child. So yes, Child would be my favorite character. How about you? Oh yes, the conks were good, yes. And then like Kazuha C6 on rerun. Well, I don't think I would ever pull for a C6 character specifically because that's a lot of money to throw down the tube. It's cost $1,000 or more, you know. To get them from, well, it's actually 1,000 or more if you get them, if you're lucky, and you can get them from C0 to C6, okay? And right, but then like obviously so in my case, my Kazuha is C0, so I would have to go through all, because I have no other constellation on him, so I would have to go through all the constellations to get him to C6, and that's going to be really expensive. Because let's pretend that you lose the 50-50 on each attempt, then that doubles the amount of money that you have to spend. That would be like $2,000. That's not worth it, I can tell you that right now. Now, the mega whales that are making lots of money on YouTube, sure, they can afford that. I make $0 on this account. I'm not going to spend $2,000 on a game. That's silly. For $2,000, I can buy like freaking like most of the PS5 games that are out already. Like, you know, yeah. For $2,000, I can buy like 2 or 3 more like PS5s and like scalp them. Not that I'm gonna do that, but I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah. You like Beidou and Kazuha? You don't use Beidou nowadays, but you still really like her because that's your first character. Okay. I know you're joking, I know. Yeah, me and you are similar in that sense. Like, we wouldn't spend that much money on this. Beidou, I actually, because I didn't get her early on and I didn't use her early on, so I don't really have any preference to her. I don't hate her, but I just find her slow to use. But I know people love her though, so I get that. I get that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I already spent. Yeah, probably. I probably even spent a little bit more than that. Now, I wouldn't even. I don't think that I spent like the 5-digit number. I don't think so. I never counted. So lucky I didn't because I would probably be really pissed at myself if I did. But moving forward, I am definitely cutting back now. Yes, my dolphin phase was quite heavy. That's done now. So we're back to a super low spender phase. Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did spend that much or more already. Yes, and that's okay. That's okay though, because I'm willing to spend that on my entertainment because I work from home and I have nothing else to do anyway. So that's fine, right? Because people like spend on eating out or going to the movies, which wasn't available until recently again, right? You know, or like going to attractions or whatever, or traveling. I couldn't travel either, right? I can easily spend more than that when I travel, right? But then like, I can't travel anyway, so that's kind of my entertainment. Like, so in a way, playing this game is my fantasy, where I'm traveling to these fake fantasy places, Inazuma, Liyue, Mondstadt, there, right? You know, right? Am I still buying the Welkin? Yeah, I recently did buy it again, so I have the Welkin. I took advice and I just downgraded and only just bought the basic battle pass, so that's fine. So moving forward, I will probably still buy the Welkin and the basic battle pass. Yes. So no more premium battle passes, and then definitely no more resin refreshes. I haven't resin refreshed in a long time, and no more buying the weekly packages and the monthly package or the patch packages. No more of that. Yeah, so and so therefore it's literally just the Welkin and the Battle Pass, and then if I'm willing to, I will spend some on the characters to get the constellations. So like you saw in the Hu Tao situation, but then now and I talked about that earlier in this video too before you joined in. I was saying like now that I think about it, I probably won't, because I said yesterday that I might, or in the previous video, I might go and get Eula's constellations. Now that I think about it, I'm actually gonna skip her banner too. Yeah, that's probably more realistic. I'm definitely skipping Albedo's banner, not because I don't like him, but because he doesn't need his constellations. He's fine at C0. And then I already have my Eula at C1 because I got it when I got her original banner. So then technically C1 is all you need, and let's be real here, you don't even need it. You can just, she's fine at C0. So then, yeah. So I think maybe I'll just skip it, because her C2 is kind of useless. It's just a cooldown reduction. And then C3, like obviously her ult gets 3 more levels, that's fine. But then like, no, I think it's fine. Like, I think maybe I'll just skip it too. So then technically then the next one to spend on would be Arataki Ito and Goro. Yeah, that's my plan. Yeah, that's fine. I agree. Like it's okay to, I mean, so to each their own, right? Like I'm okay with spending some money on entertainment and whatever, because you know we live to be happy, right? I mean, you only live once, right? But I agree, like just spend it within reason. Obviously, I'm an adult and I do make money, right? So therefore, I know what I'm spending my money on. I'm not irresponsible, right? So that's fine. But definitely, yes, to each their own. So spend it on things that will make you happy or you think are worth spending your money on, of course, because it is hard-earned money, regardless of how you get your money. It is hard-earned money, okay? Like, for example, I do stocks, but stocks sounds easy, but I've been doing stocks for, like I said, over like a decade or longer, right? So like, yeah, it's still hard-earned money, and there's still risk involved, but then like it's money, right? You know, like, right? So, yeah, yeah, exactly. Don't even get Eula Constellations is not worth it if you don't even play with her that much. Yeah, exactly. And you should get a C2 Kazuha and all the her. Yes. So I plan to for Kazuha because I do really okay. I just so we're clear, I really like Eula, but I don't think I need to get her to C3, especially if she has no extra 4-star character attached to her banner, which she won't. That's new, I mean. So then like there's no reason. That's why for Abuelo and Eula I'm skipping for sure. And then like if Kazuha comes back on a rerun. And even if he did not have a new 4-star attached to his banner, I would still go for his C2 because I don't have any constellations on him, and I think for him it's worth it to get him to C2. Yes, I agree. Bao C2, yeah. So Bao, I already got her to C3, as you know already, so I'm fine with that. So I'm good. Yeah. Yeah, and then so, and then like even Hu Tao, I didn't need to get her to C3, but I did, and I'm okay with it, right? And then like Child, I didn't need to get him to C3, but I do like him, so there you go. Yeah, I'm so my goal is not to obviously fly on on every banner or rerun. Definitely not. I'll be honest. I say this now that I'm planning to pull onto Ito and Goro's banner, but it's not guaranteed. I may not pull either because that's like a month away, literally a month away, because that's the second banner, right? So then like I will see how the situation is. I usually now being like as my cautious way. I don't pull on the first day unless I really love the character right away. Which I'm not sure about Ito and Goro because they're Geo, right? I don't want like in my video, I got some dislikes and some negative comments on the and when I talked about it that way, but that's fine, I don't care. But then like because some people are like really like oh I don't know what they said, I didn't know what I was talking about, like that I'm comparing like Ito to Noel or whatever, and I'm like I didn't compare them, but they're equivalent. Like I mean, who doesn't know that this game is now trying to eat its own characters? Literally. Yoimiya is basically a 5-star Amber. Kokomi is a 5-star Barbara. Ito is a 5-star Noelle. And I say that, but then that's the reality. They are trying to sell you a more powerful version of a character that already exists. Not saying that you can just, like, of course, keep just the 4-star and just be fine. That's fine. If you want the 5-star version, obviously go for it. But then, like, obviously the game is trying to make money. They're just gonna, you know, basically eat its own characters by making, like, a 5-star version of those characters. And then they did the reverse, too. They created Yen Fei, who's a 4-star character of a 4-star version of a Klee, right? So they will do the reverse to attract people back and forth too, right? And then technically Toma is a man version of Shinyan. So there, and then technically Eula is the female version and ice version of Diluc. Like that's basically all they're doing. They're just going back and forth with these characters, like you know. So yeah, yeah, I agree. I know Hu Tao C3 and Hu and Child C3 was not necessary. I agree with you. I completely agree. And so technically that was when I was like let's just say on the fence of like changing my spending habits, and but I did pre-budget for those, right? But then after those ones I that's why right now that's why I said I even said this to you honestly too after that in my response to you when I wrote it in my comment. I said afterward, I'm gonna be very cautious. So after C3 Hu Tao, which is now, earlier now, I'm being very cautious now. So that's why I'm saying like Albedo is definitely a skip for me, and Eula is definitely a skip. I am going to be very cautious when it comes to Ito and Goro because I may not even want to use Ito because I don't really like Claymore users, to be very honest with you, because they're overall slow characters. But Ito has a attack speed, I think, so he should be fast like Eula. However, Geo is not a good element. Let's be realistic here. Electro was already not a good element, but Geo is even worse because technically, if you have Zhongli already, you've got the best Geo character already, technically. Yes, I get it. They're trying to buff Geo for 2.3, and yes, they're trying to make it the meta for 2.3, but they tried to make 2.1 the healing meta with Kokomi, right? You know, they're obviously going to try to make each patch something special for that character. I get it. But then, like, what happens after that patch then? Nothing, you know? Then you're stuck with a character that may not have been that worth it, you know? Like oh, we're stuck with well, I'm stuck with Kokomi, right? You know? Like, remember you were even asking me, they're like, how is Corrosion and the Abyss afterward? Well, that didn't happen anymore, remember? And right after, like, 2.2 came, and then, like, there's nothing. Like, you know, so, yeah. Exactly, Geo is boring. Yes, exactly. No, I'm not, yeah, exactly. So I agree with you completely. Like, those people are like, I'm like, why are you arguing with me? And then they kept saying stuff that I didn't even say. They're like, why? They're saying that I'm valuing waifus over, like, the meta and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm just stating the facts. Like, you got a free Noelle, and she's a 4-star Claymore user. If you don't even, and I was saying it in a way where it's like, if you don't even like using Noelle, what makes you think that you're gonna like using Ito? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's cooler, I get that, and he's going to be stronger, I get that, right? But then, like, so? Like, there will always be stronger characters. Hello, like, as of right now, I have all the characters. I mean, my Toma's not C6, but I have all the characters, right? And I can't use them all. You can only use 4 at any given time. You can only use 8 in the Abyss. And, like, eventually you're gonna have your favorites and your least favorites, and then you're gonna have a bunch of average characters that you're not gonna be able to fully maximize and you may not want to maximize, right? And then so it's like, do you need to collect all of the characters? I don't know, right? And then even I questioned that earlier before too. So then now I'm officially back in like, cause you know like when you change your habits, it takes time, right? So now I'm past that moment where I was on the fence about like spending less. So now I'm totally all for spending less. Yeah. Which off-meta character, oh sorry, I didn't see this. Human Decoy asks, which off-meta character or team do you enjoy playing the most? Okay, good question. So off-meta, let me bring up my list. I can't remember. Let me see. I'm gonna bring up my list here. So off-meta. So technically, if you're gonna say off-meta, then I would say, that's a good question. Off-meta, off-meta. If we're talking about off meta in terms of like that they're not like super strong and that they're not as popular anymore now, then I would say I really actually do enjoy like Kaching because she's actually really fast zipping along. She's not that strong though, but she's very fast zipping along. I like Sayu, yes, so that's a good point. I really like Sayu because she's actually really um what? This message what happened? Bro, just shut up. You are 12. I hate those kids. Okay, did something happen? Chongyun plus Bennett is very underrated. Yeah, I can see that. I like Ben. Oh, yes, good. Thank you. I do like Chongyun. I did a few videos about him. So I like Sayu because I think she's cute and I think that rolling around is kind of fun and refreshing. It's like Kaching zips around. I think that's kind of cool. And then like who else? Ning Guang is not really meta, but she's actually really strong. Yeah. And then who else do I like? Um, yeah, like Chongyun. I actually really like him. I want to level him up more. Yeah. Um, Fischl is actually not bad, but she's no longer as popular, obviously, because now there's Sarah and Raiden now, right? But Fischl was still very popular in the early game. Yeah. Um, I don't know, is Joymia considered meta? Because people didn't like her originally, but I like her. I liked her enough to crown her. I like using her and Raiden and Shogun together, as you may have seen in my previous Abysses, right? I like that. Um, Eula may not even be meta anymore either, because physical damage is not really on meta anymore. But Eula is pretty cool, obviously. Yeah, so those would be my picks for off meta. Yeah, like Ning Guang is strong. I know that Klee's no longer meta, but then like I really like Klee because she was my first limited character that I got for free using the free wishes that you get in the beginning of the game. So like obviously she's cute and I like her. Yeah, those annoying kids who get offended if I say a character isn't good. Yeah, Yoimiya is fun. So, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I agree. I don't know who those. So anyway, that person I blocked that person that was negative. So and then I made their comment disappear as well. Not because I'm afraid of it, because I don't need them like basically like wasting my space on my comment board. Let's just call it that way. Yeah. And then like I did write them back. I wasn't nasty or anything. I just said, you're saying stuff that I didn't even say. I don't even you clearly didn't watch my video and that's not even what I said. So don't waste your time like trolling my board and then just like block them. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, exactly. Klee is cute. Like the only problem is that her bombs obviously are similar to Aloy's bombs. They obviously don't all hit. And then her ult is very random. That's the only other problem with Klee. But regardless of that, I don't mind. I like throwing out her bombs though. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So that's that. And then I mean like okay, I'll be honest, the funny thing is in early game I actually liked Chi Chi because she was my best healer. Obviously now she may not be the best so-called healer anymore, and obviously I don't use her anymore, but I still like Chi Chi as a character though. She's so cute. Like in the Li Yue thing, and then like, with her idol animations are so cute whenever her little talisman's flying away. Like I don't know, she just look and the whole Kokugo thing, I just think she's a really cute character. And then Hu Tao chasing her, trying to bury her, that's cute too. So I think that Chi Chi is a really well done character overall though, I must say. Yeah. And then like what else is there? People are saying that there's this other character named Yao Yao, and this is not like any leak or anything like that because MiHoYo themselves named that character, and she has there's voice lines about her, and she's supposed to be a Dendro Chibi character, right? And so like we'll probably get her whenever we go towards the Chasm and or Sumeru, right? And I'm looking forward to that because I want to know what Dendro is going to be like. Because with Dendro, it brings up a new remember, and I remember a few months ago, or maybe like many months ago, because I remember someone, I think they said that the developers were asking the community in China server, asking them for their opinions on what Dendro could have as reactions, like what could it do, and then like people were like kind of, but it was only open to China, I think, and then they all submitted like different ideas that were really cool, and then the developers thanked everybody, and then they said that they're going to consider that, and I thought that was really cool. So we haven't heard back, obviously, and we don't know when Dendro will be released. I'm excited to see what that's going to be. Obviously, we know who those characters are. We know that there's a Yao Yao and there's going to be a Baizu, which we met already in the storyline, right? And I feel like Dendro is going to involve poison somehow, maybe plants. Because when we encounter Dendro enemies right now, that's what they do. They have the leaves surrounding us, right? They create the vines, right? And then like I think that they poison us too. Do they not? No, they just have tick damage, right? So like I feel like that's probably what they're gonna end up doing. But I want to know what reactions they can create with different elements. That'd be kind of cool. Chi-Chi is secretly the god of Teyvat. Well, Chi-Chi's awesome. That's all I can say. She's cute for sure. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind her at all. And then, yeah, you don't have high hopes for Dendro. Yeah, because oh, let's be honest, if they don't roll it out good with good reactions, it's gonna be like shitty, honestly, right? So maybe they're spending their time to figure it out. Because I was looking at what is it called? Honkai Impact Third. They had I don't know if it's their latest character, but they had this character like she's like green hair. I don't know their characters, but she has green hair and she looks like a poison ivy kind of character. And she like shoots out like vines and she poisons characters. She's the current newest character maybe or whatever. Yeah, she's evil looking. Yeah. Anyway, I saw the trailer like maybe a few weeks ago. Yeah, and then like I'm like maybe that's gonna be like yeah what Dendro's gonna be like vines and like poison. Yeah. Yeah. How are they gonna make it react with Hydro? Um, Yeah, I don't know. I hope they work out something good with Dendro, as right now Dendro enemies make fire overpowered. Exactly. Because right now Dendro and fire is burning, right? Some people in the China server, I remember someone did a summary of what some of the good ideas were, or they considered were good ideas, and somebody said that the if it was water plus dendro, it will make the plant grow and maybe like be stronger and wrap around you or something, or block you. I don't know. And then like something like I don't know how like, I don't know if it would have reactions for every single element though. I don't know. Some people also consider that why does dendro always have to deal with plants and poison? People question like why can't it be like sand and dirt, which is like kind of similar to like um Geo, right? So I don't know, right? And then they're like maybe like I don't know, maybe when it's like Animo plus Dendro, like leaves will be circulating around you, kind of like how I guess like Kazuha's alt it would be, right? The maple leaves, I don't know, right? I don't know, or like a sandstorm if it's Geo, I don't know. Like that's what people are suggesting, like different things. I don't know how it would work though. Yeah, how would it work with Cryo? How would it work with Electro, right? Oh, you started playing Honkai too? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, Animal is like I find that Animal is more useful than Geo, right? Geo can be strong, but it's also very niche. And those little crystallized shields are kind of useless. Because why do you need them if you have shield characters? Plus, those shields don't last long anyway. They're useless. Electro plus Dendro equals burnt? Isn't it Pyro plus Dendro equals burnt? Yeah, it's fine. We won't know, right? So yeah. But do you like Honkai? How is it? Because the gameplay is completely different. Because it's like mission based, right? It's not like open world. Like you go, like you select a place and they drop you in that area, and then you just kill everything, and then you exit, and then you. It's like that, right? It's like an overworld map versus an open world map, right? You hate the gotcha on it? Okay. Frozen and Dendro? Yeah, exactly. Maybe. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, there's lots of possibilities right now. We don't know, right? Um, And now that we've had the experience with Inazuma, when they release Sumeru, it's going to be the same thing. The first patch or two is going to have lots of content, and then afterwards it's going to be all like reruns of fillers. So like, so in so in a way, that's why sometimes like you won't need to technically complete all the stuff right away as well. And I didn't even complete the last three Inazuma islands yet because, well, A, I'm not playing as much, and B, those are permanent content, so I'm not worried. I mean, but for the like the Cleese Island adventure, I made sure I completed all of that because obviously those islands disappeared. So yeah, okay. It's cool, but not for everyone. You should try Cookie Run Kingdom. Okay, I think I've heard of that one. Yeah. I mean, there's lots of games out there. I just don't have time to play them all, but definitely I'm interested to learn more about these things. Yeah, for sure. Cool. And then like, I don't know, I feel like Baizu's snake is definitely gonna poison, right? But then like, oh, and then I was thinking like, Baizu works at the pharmacy, so is he also gonna be a healer like Chi-Chi? But anyway, that could be a separate thing. And if they make him like a healer like Kokomi, where he's only a healer, then that's a waste of a character. Yeah. It's a good game. Cookie Run Kingdom? Okay, yeah. Oh, you have to go now? Okay, alright then. Have a good day. Because I know you're ahead of me in terms of your day. So I guess in this case then, I'm going to wrap it up too, because actually this ended up. Thank you guys for coming in, by the way. Thank you for interacting with me. Because I was going to make this short because I already did everything that I need to do, but because you guys came, definitely I stayed on to talk with you guys, but I already did everything I need to do for the game, for the refresh. So anyway, I'm going to end it here too, and I will see you guys in the next one, possibly tomorrow or whenever. Yeah, so I'll see you guys there. All right. Thank you guys. and have a good day wherever you guys are. Yeah, for me it's like almost 2:30 a.m. I have to work in the morning, so I will see you guys tomorrow sometime. Thank you. Bye.